Hi, welcome to a conversation with Give Patrick Africa Nigeria Special. Today I have a very prominent guest with me. His name is Engineer Kelvin Iyamu. He's an entrepreneur, a professional photographer, and cinematographer. He's one of the household names in Benin City, Nigeria, Edo State, Nigeria. It's such a pleasure to meet a young entrepreneur like yourself. Since I have we've used your services for my mom's funeral, but beside that, I've heard so much about you. People around the globe, my friends in Canada, US, they see your name and you use EPP, like his brand name is EPP. They are one of the best. So tell me, how did you create something so big out of nothing?
All right. I remember I was attending a course, an automaker's course, and at the end of my course, my HOD, called me and asked me that I have a present that as such I should come with my parents and also with a photographer. And because of the fact that there was no really money to hire a photographer, there was one of my friends that was having a toy camera. So I bought a film in a toy camera and it came to photograph us. So at the end of the day, some film were remaining, and in the process of that, one or two persons that want to either take a picture or want to do just a playful birthday snapped me, and that was how we were able to exhaust that film. But it all started later when I was planning to enter the university. And I was thinking of what do I really do that can sustain me during the weekend, because the course I did before was automobile, and I realized that cannot really it will not really create a chance for me to hustle the weekend and use it to sustain myself during the week. So I remember that photography could work.
Yeah.
So I took it up, and I was thinking of how do I involve in this. So I remember that time I was having a black and white television which I sold to pay for they call it agreement, because I went to meet someone, and after some time that was how I started.
It's interesting. Something that started from a toy camera, selling a black and white television, has become a household branded name in Benin City and Nigeria as a country. Can you tell me, how did you motivate yourself to take that next step by yourself?
All right. Basically, I realized that at the time you need to be strong for yourself, and also I needed to go to school, and by the virtue of I read some books, some motivational and inspirational book that talks about you need to believe in yourself and have faith in your ability. So I just say, okay, what do I do? And when I see that line and I discover that I can actually also do photography during the weekend, I have to take it from passion to start using it to sustain myself in school. The major thing that motivated me, the first thing, like I explained before, was what do I do to actually ensure that I become a graduate of engineering. And later it was more than that when I discovered that my passion actually make it more easier and the vision more clearer to me. But it was unfortunate that before I graduated from school, I was already having some client base, and a lot of people was already relying on me, on our services. So when I graduated from school, I went for NYSC I served and I was retained with the company I served it to, which was Rain Oil. But in the process of that, I was already having some young people that was working with me, that was training with me. When I discovered that I could move on, but it was difficult for them, I resigned and I came back to actually do it as a business. And ever since, it has been very nice.
So what I'm hearing is what you started as a means of survivor became a passion for you, and more so became something that you thought of the youth that are looking up to you. You thought of the people that was under you, mentoring after you, like you are mentoring, and you needed to focus on making sure that this dream is not just about you, but it's something bigger. So what would you tell the youth of today who have ideas, who are struggling just like you struggled at the beginning? And we know the system here in Nigeria, even though there are a lot of potentials, the system doesn't often support that. What would you tell them?
Okay, what I always tell them, especially the ones I'm trying to groom up, I try as much as possible to let them know that the first thing you need to do is to invest in yourself as a person. I often define success to them that as imparting the word with the investment of your personality. I let them know that what they need to do is to invest in themselves as a person, because with what they have, they will have. So in the process of that, I also let them know that I try to show them some example of a business that started from nowhere. Because I remember while I was in school, I needed a base, I needed a place that client can come and meet me, but it was difficult because there was no money to actually hire a place. That fateful day, I saw at one junction, I saw that place as a place that, that is going to work. And what do I do? Because there was some water mop. I have to hire a wheelbarrow, pack some sand, cover up the mud, and peg my umbrella and share, and started from there. So I always encourage them that the first thing is for you to love what you do. The second thing is for you to be very good at it, and before you know it, you see that every other thing will follow.
And I see there are so many narratives about our Nigerian youths, but the truth is there are lots of people like you. There are lots of brilliant entrepreneurs who are making something out of nothing, and you are mentoring another generation of entrepreneurs. And I would like you to tell the people back in the States or anywhere they are watching this interview, what do you think for the future of the Nigerian youth who you are mentoring or who you've seen in the course of your work?
Basically, I know that these days, especially in places like Africa, Nigeria, a lot of youth have little or no hope. But we just tried to, from my observation, from the people I'm growing, because I'll be able to train people that are doing very well, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. So my hope for the youth is that in nearby future, Nigeria will have a brilliant entrepreneur that can create something on their own, that can change the society and our generation.
And how do you think our Nigerians back in the States or in different parts of the world can help support this process?
Okay, fine. Nigeria is a developing country.
Yes.
United States or maybe other European countries are well developed. What I know that they can do, although it has been happening,
yes,
that majority of the things we know today are the things that other professional senior colleagues around the world, they find out how the thing is being done, and maybe make a YouTube video, and as such, some of them will buy, some of them you have access to them, and those things are things that is also exposing us to more knowledge about what we do.
Yeah. You are a master of the art that you perform, which is capturing events and memories, and you do it so well. And I want people who are traveling back to Nigeria, planning events, to be able to find you. What are some of the ways that they can reach you? Is it your website? Is there a page? How can people reach you who really want to capture their events in the excellent way that you do?
Okay, we have our website, www.eppmediahouse.com. Then we also have an Instagram handle, EPP Media House Weddings or EPP Media House Studio. You can reach us through those links, and also anyone that enters Nigeria, I don't think is a very difficult thing to do.
No, EPP is everywhere. Yes. Yeah, so it's such a pleasure to have this conversation with you, and I hope the youths who are watching this remember engineer Kelvin's story, and it's one that started from just survivor. How can I get to the next level, and then develop into a passion, and then into creating something that is impactful, and a reminder that when you put in the work, the result is always brilliant.
Yeah, it's always positive.
Thank you so much for your time, Kelvin. It was such a great opportunity and an honor to have this conversation with you.
Thank you too.
All right, I look forward to working with you in the future and also having more conversations like this with you.
It was very amazing working with you people, and we pray for people like you, because if we have more people like you, we'll be more encouraged, and we'll have the energy to want to do more, to work harder. Thank you so much.
Thank you.